So this is my 5-year plan flowchart. I've included 5 different distinct yes and no questions, but the first one that I start out with is my biggest question right now, which is probably going to determine a lot for me in the next 5 years, is if I get the Fulbright Award to Vietnam. If yes, then I would move to Vietnam. I would teach English as an English teaching assistant, ETA, for a year. After the year is over, I would have the opportunity to renew the Fulbright, where I could continue teaching English. And if I was doing that, I would love to travel through Southeast Asia. But if I decide not to renew, then I would come back to the US and immediately have to find a job. But in order to consider a job, I would want to think about where I would want to live. I'm definitely right now thinking bigger cities as long as I'm still a young person in my 20s. So I would love to live in DC. If I was living in DC, I would do some kind of work in government or diplomacy. If not, I would consider living in Boston, pursuing some kind of global social impact work. But if not that, thinking about living in New York City and kind of going off the beaten path a little bit, doing some kind of interior design work. If I was enjoying any of these jobs and the orange parallelograms, I would consider staying in them and continuing to climb the career ladder, shaping out my trajectory. And if I was not enjoying the jobs, I would consider applying for grad school and thinking about what else I could do with my life. But I intentionally made all of like the big like final and the endpoint decisions in the orange parallelograms. All the questions are in yellow, and the process pieces are in these pink colors as well as the orange colors for the 2 big questions at the beginning.